Good other viewers, this is Nigerian News Center. We are looking at happenings in Nigeria and globally. And currently, I have Mr. Kunle, the renowned political affairs analyst. Yeah, good morning, my brother. Kunle, you are welcome. I'm fine. Thank God for the day. All right. Yeah. So let me know which. Let me quickly ask you this question that is bothering the mind of Nigerians, because Nigerians are saying that the hardship is biting harder. Yeah? And that the government seems not to be ready to address it. What is your take, Mr. Kunle?
My take on it is, you see, we Nigerians, we don't love ourselves. The made ones that the government made, I'm talking of the billionaires of this, they should check on them. Those people they are wicked people, and they are people that is not, you ought not to count among the good citizens of this country. You know, with the billions in their hand, this is the right time they're supposed to support the government, because that is how it's being done all over the world. When you see billionaires in America, they share their money, food banks all around.
As a way of giving back to the
way of giving back to the society. You could see what Bill Gates said. He said until poverty, until it defeated poverty from the minds of the people, from the mind of the people in the world, until that is when we will have rest. That is why you see Melinda Bill Gates Foundation all around. What foundation did all these billionaires start calling themselves? All these thieves. What foundation did they have? They know they're suffering in the life. All of them are still, having that luxury life, flying private jets, showing us private jets. They have all sort of things. Is that what we need now? When there's hunger in the land, creates, a way out to cushion the effects of the masses. They can do it. You know how many billionaires we have in that they made money, just through illegal way from the masses. Nigerian money in their hands. Give back to the society. Give back. We're supposed to have food banks where people can start going and pick up raw foods, cooked foods. So we shouldn't be even talking of hunger. That's why when the pastors of Redeem, that's Pastor Adebo, said, what we are going through is a spiritual problem. You have refinery, 4 refinery, none is working. Gas is flaring all around. I bought gas. I was supposed to buy gas, fill my gas up, but I couldn't. I had to just force myself to dish out 5,000 to buy gas. And I thought of there's gas all over. There's gas in the southeast. There's gas in the southwest. There's gas all over, flaring away. Is that not spiritual problem?
Now, Mr. Kunle, talk to us about the escape rate. As at this moment, we understand that it is 1,900.
And what you need is, you need to bust all those below the change. Bust those guys. Because even dollars accounts, all of them are. Do you know what they use? Why everything is like this now? An average Nigerians, they will abandon the great schools that they went to, Unilag, Ife, Usuka, send, package the money, they change dollars, send their children, use it to send their children to school. Medical, what's it called? Instead of going to loots and this is to treat themselves, they have to change dollars, naira to dollar. When you are adopting another country currency, at the detriment of your home currency, what do you expect? An average Nigerians now, you don't see naira in their hands any longer, it's dollars. So what do you expect? When dollars have dominated naira, right?
Now, some people have asked government, advised government, like Atiku, say they would have the inflation of dollar and official money, so they would have done it on a gradual basis. That there was no point making it at once.
See, if a messenger that is passing a message to you, you have to look at him. Does he what that message is passing through? Atiku himself on a pot, is it not dollar he's making? He was making dollars from the on a pot. From the what's it called? Is the one collecting taxes from on a pot until they
He said Buhari disengaging from all his contracts.
Yeah, but all the money has been making on a pot. Is it not in dollars? Is it not in dollars? Is it collecting naira in on a pot? For the taxes it's collecting on behalf of the government. Is it collecting dollars? I mean, let's view this thing and let's put it on the table. Now, let me tell you one thing now. No, all this what's it called? Your senators, when they want to get paid, they pay them in dollars. they pay them in dollars. They will convert naira into dollars. All your governors, you see dollars in their hands. All your, top who is who in Nigeria, the made men in Nigeria, they are with dollars. They abandon your. So there is a common sense thing. Let's assume it's only our refinery that is working, right? And our refinery, every other external country that wants to buy anything from us, you ask them to pay in naira, as Russia did. As Russia did when there was scarcity of gas, there was scarcity of fuel during this Ukraine-Russia war. What policy did Russia place on the board?
So they compared
Ruby. Yeah, they said anything you want to buy with us, we don't want your dollar, we don't want your Dutchman, we want ruby. You pay with our ruby. You pay with our ruby.
But Mr. Kunle, let me quickly ask you this. You understand that the Senate want to probe the way amid borrowing of CBN, sorry, of Buhari under IMF. We understand that borrowing is illegal because they violated the external laws during that time. But the question I want to ask is, do you think our Senate have that willpower to go and knock at the door of Buhari to say yes,
a general,
come and
retired
under Nigerian
retired general? Have they knocked on the door of Babangida? Have they knocked on the door of?
That's why I'm asking you this question.
Have they knocked on the door of what's it called, Obasanjo? Have they knocked on the door of? Mention who is who? Abdul Salam. Abdul Salam is still alive.
So they may not have the willpower.
They may not have. They may not have. That's just the problem now. We have to.
And we are talking about 30 trillion here.
30 trillion. Yes, 30 trillion that can make a lot of citizens comfortable. We ain't seen anything yet. We ain't seen anything yet because we did not even know where to target to solve the solution. We do not know the target point to solve the solution. We are just scraping the problem from the top. That's why at times I don't complain any longer. I don't complain. What I look up to is God. Because if you look at all these Nigerians and the leaders, you will rot in. Person will rot in, man. In every day now, the prayer point is God will make us see my home. As everything is hard, make us see my own way out. Because if you rely on this, how long have you started this madness? How long? How long? How long?
Okay, let's take attention to state police. Many stakeholders have applauded the effort of this current administration that state police is the way to go. And for all I see here, there's already a bill in National Assembly, particularly the House of Rep, that's case security, that wants to give the state governors the power to appoint the commissioners of police in their respective states. But there's a lot of section of that proposed constitution that we need to discuss as time goes on. But do you think state police is actually the way to go?
It may not be because of the dirty politics we play in this country. The government may want to hijack, these state police issues, to favor them during the elections. That's just it. Our politicians, they need to refine their mind. They need to refine. That's one thing. Politics is not all about do or die. Politics is not all about do or die. But we're taking politics as do or die in this country. So if you allow that state police, there are good aspects of it that you will not be able, when there's crisis in your state, you don't have to start calling IG for IG to dispatch policemen into your state. So you can easily get that done. You can get that done easily, by mobilizing your state police you have, right? To tackle the criminals. But as it is now, before a governor can have access to police squads, if there's any crisis in the state, he has to contact the IG. IG now has to contact, I give the permission.
There is centralized control.
Yes. So that's not really the best, and that is what is giving all this.
If we are to decentralize it, fear of abuse
is the issue.
So if we were to decentralize it, instead of having state police, what would you suggest?
Instead of having state police, all these vigilantes we have, let them continue with the vigilantes.
Then we need the power to
harm them. That's it. You see, that's why I said the country is not balanced. Because in the other crime over there, don't let me just mention names. In the other crime over there, they allow those people to carry gun. When you see an average Fulani herdsman, you see gun in their hands, with their cow, with their this thing, but you dare not carry gun. And we had a minister at one time that said they should allow herdsmen to be carrying gun, and we saw those herdsmen with gun, but you dare not carry gun, and they won't even give you that license to gun. So that's the problem we be having. So in a very civilized country, you apply for gun, and they will license you, but they will be monitoring you likewise, so that you will not misuse those guns, right? And but yeah, when you give Nigerian the way the level is now, you may hand over, you may pass that gun control to pass it into law, and you see Nigeria using it to rob themselves. That's just it, because the country is so tense for an individual to hold gun now. That's the point I'm making now. So we have to start from there.
Okay, what is your word of encouragement for the president?
You see, the word of encouragement is you should still keep pushing, right? Keep pushing and embrace all other past presidents, because they caused all these problems. Our past leaders, they caused all these problems. So let them come together and provide solution that our children cannot be hungry and we'll be living fat. Because that is just it. A father that is living fat and the children are getting hungry. So will there be peace? There won't be peace. So they should call all those past leaders. Neither general, retired general, civilians.
Obasanjo,
Jonathan, yes, all of them, Babangida, the one that is still alive, even Abacha family said, call them. What do you have? What do you have at stake? What is left in your account? Nigerian money. Let's bring it out. It happens in the problem between the difference between an American billionaire and African or Nigerian billionaire is the greed is not there for an American billionaire, because the more you acquire wealth, the more money you make, is every tax they will impound on you. So they want that tax. They will share that's some of their wealth to the masses. Why can't we have food banks around now? Those billionaires that they call themselves, to cushion the effects of the suffering. In an area like this, we should be having like 10 food banks or 20 food banks. Different, if it is food stuff, you go there, you pick it up. If it is rum, it happens in some, but they are just minor. Because I could see one woman is doing it in Adelaide just there. You see people hanging on, just to collect raw food and all sort of things. The country is not easy.
So, I must say a very big thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I know this is a good place to let it go.
Yeah,
thank you very much for your time.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Once more, this is Nigerian News Center, where news in Nigeria crystallized. Thank you for your time.